Hi there. Welcome to CHE 425 and FOR 411 Instrumental Analysis Lecture. I'm Dr. Tran, and I'm your instructor for this class, and I'm very excited about this coming fall semester, and I'm looking forward to teaching you in this online environment. Now, in this class, you'll learn about a variety of instrumentation to make qualitative and quantitative measurements, as well as separate compounds based on their chemical and physical properties. The techniques that we're going to cover this semester are used throughout all areas of research, quality control, pharmaceutical preparation, as well as forensic applications. So whatever your intended field is, you're going to find something useful in this course. Now, for each technique that we're going to cover, we'll cover it in a variety of aspects. First, we'll look at the underlying theory or underlying chemistry of what's happening in the technique. We're going to then look at the data that we get and how to analyze that data. And we'll also cover the actual pieces and parts that make up the instrument itself. So there's a lot of information to cover here. We're also going to look at some different experimental design considerations and how to improve the quality of your data for each of the techniques. Okay. A lot of this will be paired with hands-on experiments in the lab. We'll be using some of the same instrumentation and technique that we'll cover in this course. However, this course does stand on its own, and so you do not, I don't have actual control over how the lab schedule meets with the lecture course this semester. So all this to say, there's a lot to cover. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. And I guess I could just give you a list of facts to memorize and we could call it a day, but the studies all show that this is not the best way to help you learn. So even though we're in an online environment, I want to make sure that I give you some hands-on experience and let you spend time kind of wrestling with the content. The studies all show that this actually helps you learn better, even though it might not feel that way as we go through the course. So in order to do this, we're going to work in groups, and I'm going to assign you in groups of 3, 4, or 5 students, and that's going to be your group for the foreseeable future. I know, working with groups can be frustrating. It's probably not how you're used to learning, especially in chemistry. But this is an effective way to learn, and I hope that you'll open your mind and trust this process, and trust your group mates, and just be open to learning this material in just a new and different way. I also want to encourage you in working with groups that we're building some very good skills that are going to help you when you get out into the job market. Now, science doesn't happen in a bubble. We're constantly working with and collaborating with other people, and the ability to work with other people well, especially people that you might not have gotten to choose, is really an important skill. It's one that I have to do on a daily basis when I work with other faculty members in our department and outside of the department, and it's one that you'll have to use too. And so I hope that even if your group frustrates you sometimes, you'll recognize this also as an important learning time and building new skills that are going to benefit you. Now, since this course is being delivered completely online, the Blackboard site here is your go-to for all the information you're going to need to be successful in this course. So I want you to check out the next video that has kind of a tour of the course to show you how the course is laid out and where you can find each of the components of the course in the Blackboard course shell. If you have questions as you go, feel free to contact me using any of the contact information and contact methods described below. And let's go have a great semester.